Fresh Start fam, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is one of my favorite days of the month. We are going to take a look at all of our completed savings challenges for the month of February and tally up how much we completed as of a total for February. So let's take a look at all the challenges. Okay, Fresh Start fam, this is everything that we completed in the month of February. I am so excited. You know, sometimes it doesn't look like you actually did that much, but when you lay it all out like this and you look at all the challenges, it really is quite a lot. So let's start taking these apart and we will see how much we saved. This is the February challenge from the Cutest Year-Long Savings Challenge from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. This one saved me $50. So we have that money going in there. This one is from Little Sprouts Personal Growth. Our friend Jessica over there sent me this in a Happy Mail. This is $75. I think this is all singles. Let's take a look. Okay, this is from my collab with Alex over at Ally Bear Budgets, Monstrously in Love with You. These are available as freebies if you guys did not get these. Mine are available in my Ko-fi, Alex's are available in her Google Drive, and every time we came out with a collab, it was a set of 3. So this is a total of $28 here. Okay, this is another one from our friend Jessica over at Little Sprouts Personal Growth. Oh, there's 2 here. We have Life is Better with a Side of Fries. This one saved us $5. And this one is Nacho Average Taco Lover, and this one saved us $25. Okay, this is S'more or Less from Hey K Budgets. This one saved us $195. That one is awesome. Saver right there. That one was super fun. We did that with Game and Save with Junior. This is the February challenge from D Plans and Budgets. This one saved us $50. So I decided that I'm going to redo how I do my sinking funds. Typically what I would do is I had a binder for every category and like an envelope for every category, and I would put the money into my high yield savings account and then stuff the prop cash. However, I'm kind of trying to pursue a little bit more minimalism this year, and so what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to still, obviously I'm going to put the money into the high yield savings account, but instead of having binders for prop cash, I may end up just doing one binder where I jot down how much is in each one and kind of use it as like a tracker. So I haven't fully done that yet. I'm also toying with the idea of, instead of doing like in my auto binder, I had a category for oil changes, a category for my deductible, a category for new tires, a category for brakes. I'm thinking that in the beginning of my budgeting journey, that was very, very, very helpful for me to break things down like that. However, I'm a little bit further advanced, and to be honest with you, going from paying off debt, which we did ferociously in 2023, paying off debt, to being like, when we were paying off debt, any extra money we had went to debt. So if I knew the bills were paid, I was going to leave like $100 buffer in my checking account. Otherwise, everything else in my checking account was going to pay off that debt because I wanted that debt gone. So I didn't like seeing high numbers in my checking and savings accounts, because other than my $1,000 emergency fund, because I knew that if the money was sitting in the high yield saving or the checking account, it was not going to debt. So to be honest with you, it took time to be okay with seeing higher numbers in my savings account, in my checking account, because I don't have debt anymore. So obviously I want to grow the money and grow the wealth. And it was hard. It was an actual transition going from, trying to pay off that debt to now, okay, now I'm trying to accumulate savings here. So I think that's something that's not talked about a lot, is the difficulty in transitioning from paying off debt to now, okay, you are debt free, let's accumulate wealth so we don't end up in that situation again. And it was hard for me. So one of the things that I did was I literally split out all of my categories into like the subdivisions. Like I said, like the auto category, auto binder had so many subdivisions to it. Because that way I didn't see like my auto category had $7,000 in it or whatever. It had, 10 categories that each had $100 in it. Okay. So, or something like that, something along those lines. Instead of $1,000, it had 10 categories that had $100 in it. So I was okay with seeing those little amounts. But now that I've been doing this for a while, I'm okay with seeing the higher number in the high yield savings account. And in fact, I'm chasing a higher number in my high yield savings account. And although I do see the bundled group, I also like, the bundled of the total of the savings account, because I use Ally and they have the buckets. There's so many buckets and the buckets contain smaller amounts. I am okay, I think, and I'm maybe transitioning into just having an auto bucket. You know what I mean? Instead of, oh, there's money in the auto, got to go spend it, got to go pay off debt, got to go whatever. I'm okay with transitioning to, okay, there's money in the auto bucket. It's there if I need it, but let's see if we can get it to grow more. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking of doing that. I'm thinking of transitioning to just more simpler, less binders, less categories, and just having an auto, a home, a kids, a holiday, a Christmas, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. So when you first start out, I don't think that, it would be something that if you just had an auto bucket, you know what I mean, and you wanted to get new tires, okay, get new tires. Well, that drained my auto bucket or my auto category. Now I need to get an oil change, but I don't have any money. So I think when you first start out, it's easier to have like the subdivisions and the trackers, but now that I'm established a little bit more, I think it would be easier for me and more simplistic for me to just have the wider categories. So I hope that makes sense. I hope, that that's something that you guys can relate to. If not, okay, I totally understand. If you guys need, the more brought out categories, then that's something that works for you. That's awesome. But I think I'm going to transition into less categories, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm going to try it for a while and see how it works. I haven't fully set up the binder yet. I'm going to do one binder that'll be sinking funds, and then it'll be like just tracking the sinking funds instead of listing everything out. But yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, but I haven't set it up yet. So what I'm doing now is, obviously this money is going into the high yield savings account. It's going to get divvied out between all the categories. And then what we are doing is we are putting all the money in the buckets, and then I will figure out a way to track everything. Like I track all my spending anyways in my budget tracker, but I'm going to try to find a way to make like a sinking fund specific tracker for that. So this one, we did not have any cash with it because I took that money on vacation, but I consider it part of the completed savings challenges anyways. So I'm going to keep this one here. So even though there was no cash with it, we took the cash on vacation, but I'm going to consider that part of the total as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have. I'm going to add this 126 onto the tracker, and then we are going to start with the 20s, and we have 40, 60. All right, so 560, and then we have 200, 535, and then 135. Okay, so we're at 1,021 so far, and we have 40. All right, so this is 40. Okay, so we have $86 in completed savings challenges for the month of February. That is incredible. So this challenge I completed, this is going towards Randy's flight. I am just about to purchase that. I think I got a notification that the price dropped a little bit, so I'm just about to purchase that. So this is coming in perfect handy. This one went to vacation. The rest of this cash is going to go into the high yield savings account, and we are going to allocate these into the sinking funds. Like I said, I do need a little bit more time to get everything prepared, but I'm thinking that that's kind of the way I'm gonna lean, is towards broader categories, like a home category, an auto category, a kids category, instead of like fine tuning and breaking it down. But that is what I'm leaning towards as of now. So this money is going to go into the high yield savings account. And I do want to update you guys on the status and numbers in my high yield savings account emergency fund. So stick around for that. Okay, so I have over here a list of all of the completed savings challenges that we did in the month of February. We totaled $1,086. I have over here my Every Day is a Fresh Start, and I am coloring 15 more items in on this because we completed 15 more savings challenges in the month of February, so I can update my beautiful little tracker here. What I wanted to do with this one was that every time I completed a savings challenge, I would color in a section of this so that as my finances flourish, so is this picture. So that is what I am doing. Let me color in 15 more sections here. Okay, excellent. So we were able to finish this whole section over here. That looks really pretty, and I am super excited about the progress that we are making. So now let's do our emergency fund update. Okay, so we are going to have to add in the month of January, or in February, sorry, we have a total of $4,429 in the high yield savings account. Okay, so if we subtract that from the $826 that we added in January and the $2,514 that we had in there before that, we added in the month of February $1,089 between interest that has been accrued and whatnot. That is amazing. So yeah, we are at a total of $4,429 in our emergency fund. And the way that we are tracking all these is we are doing this 200 envelope challenge. So my ultimate goal for my high yield savings account emergency fund is to have $20,000. Well, by the time we finish this 200 envelope challenge, we will have $20,100. So every time we complete savings challenges that go into our emergency fund, then we accrue interest, then we get special bonuses, that type of stuff, and we put it in there. At the end of the month, when we tally our completed savings challenges, I'm also updating this. So if we have $1,089, we can definitely close box number or envelope number 184. Okay, so let me put the sticker for that one. And this tracker comes from Budget with Ira. I was thinking of doing it as a savings challenge, but honestly, it's a little bit more than I can bite off and chew. At one time, it would probably take me 4 years to do it. So I figured I'm just gonna use it as a tracker. And if it takes me 4 years, oh, well, it takes me 4 years. So now we're gonna do the envelope 183. Okay, so we have 183 here. And I really like the visual of this. Like, I'm a visual person. Like, I can go into my savings account every day, but I also have this hanging up in my office so that every day I see the progress that we're making. We're about to finish the last row because we're gonna close envelope 182. That is awesome. We finished the whole bottom row, the big numbers there. All right, so now we're gonna close envelope 181. All right. We have $359 left. We are gonna close envelope 179. Okay, So we have $180 left, but we definitely already closed envelope 180. So let's do envelope. Let's do envelope. We already did 82, 80 as well. So if we did 81 minus 81, and then we could do 81 and 99. So let's do that. We'll do envelope 81. Okay, and envelope 99. And there we go. We are updated on this. That is super awesome. Absolutely love it. So again, this one is from Budget with Ira. We updated where we are at. We finished the whole bottom row, envelopes 200, which 200 is up there, through 179, plus a few in the middle. That is awesome. We are making amazing progress on our high yield savings account emergency fund savings. I absolutely love that. I think after March, we will be 1/4 of the way there, and that is so exciting to me. So, all right, guys, that is it. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.